The president is threatening to close the border after yesterday's clashes between asylum seekers and Border Patrol agents erupted into violence. A group of migrants rushed towards the Tijuana-San Diego border crossing, and U.S. Border Patrol agents responded by firing tear gas at them. Now, this morning, the president tweeted Mexico should move the flag-waving migrants, many of whom are stone-cold criminals, back to their countries. We will close the border permanently if need be. Also this morning, the chief Border Patrol agent defended the actions of his officers. Here's what he told CNN.
We ended up making about 42 arrests. The vast majority of the people we're dealing with are adult males. The group immediately started throwing rocks and debris at our agents, taunting the agents. And once our agents were assaulted and the numbers started growing, we had 2 or 3 agents at a time initially facing hundreds of people at a time. They deployed tear gas to protect themselves and to protect the border.
It's a very complicated issue. I'm not going to pretend to be an expert on this. Bo, how do you feel?
I feel they're doing the right thing, and I feel the president has a duty to protect our southern border. Just remember this: these migrants came here. Mexico offered them asylum. They refused.
Yeah, but Mexico's not safe.
Hang on. But we can't just be like Swiss cheese for everybody. We can't have these open borders. Just remember this.
I'll let you finish.
Okay, but Mexico offered them asylum. They refused. The UN offered them resettlement. They refused. Do you consider these people refugees at this point when they're being offered multiple outlets of refugee status? Okay. And they decide, oh, we'll just rush the border and throw rocks at our agents?
Okay, you're painting this entire migrant caravan.
Look at the guy that just spoke.
with a broad brush here. Okay, according to Mexican officials and the Washington Post, the vast majority of those migrant caravan and the asylum seekers were peaceful and lawful. Yes, I agree with you. There was a small group that were acting violently. That's not okay. I'm not going to pretend to be an expert here. What I want to see from our president is not, like you just did, painting this entire migrant caravan with a broad brush, calling them stone-cold criminals. That is a dangerous narrative. Can we look back at the pictures where there is a lot of parents, there's a lot of moms, there's a lot of kids, there's a lot of families.
Where's the people throwing rocks?
That's a small group of
Sam,
people.
why does the mayor of Tijuana say the exact same thing our president did, which is they are vulgar, they are bullying authorities?
Please stop saying they. Stop saying they. That is such a dangerous narrative.
Mayor of Tijuana.
Okay.
Not me, not Bo Davidson. Mayor of Tijuana is saying this.
Then I'm going to take an issue with the mayor of Tijuana.
Good.
Stop saying they. They're human beings. I get that there's a small proportion of them that are acting violently, but the vast majority of them, these are human beings. They are asylum seekers. They have every right to cross this border legally.
Okay, so why are they waving the Honduran flag, Sam?
Because they're coming back from their home country. They're leaving their home country.
Isn't their country so great?
Their country is not so great.
Okay, so why are they waving the Honduran flag and not the American flag?
You can't be proud of your country. You can't be proud of
What's there to be proud of when you're running from it?
Why would they wave the American flag when they're not even in our country,
Sam, a shooting happened on my block last week. Do I deserve asylum somewhere? No. It's ridiculous.
Oh, you can't compare your life to what they're dealing with in Honduras, Bo?
So why are they waving their flag?
Because they're leaving their country. I just answered it. They're not in America yet. They're not citizens yet. Why would they wave?
Why be so proud of a country you're running from?
Because they're born there.
It makes no sense.
If I was in an area in America where, let's say, it was riddled with gang violence, why would I still not? Okay, why would I still not be proud of my country?
Because there's nothing to be proud of when your country doesn't do the things that they need to do to provide their citizens safety. And Mexico's not doing it too. Their government's not doing it. I said this on the show weeks ago. Mexico's got to step up and do its job.
Stop acting like you need to be right.
They've got to step up and do. It's not about being right, Sam.
You said it before.
It's not about being right.
But no one's going to be right on this one. You said it's a complex issue.
I'm not saying.
Do people throwing rocks look peaceful to you? That's ridiculous, Sam. That's ridiculous. It's an invasion.
But at the same time, if there was a couple people who threw that, who were throwing rocks, we cannot say they and call all of them.
Thank you.
We cannot say that.
Come
on. So why are they not going about it legally, Brandon?
Why are they not going about it legally?
But they're saying that at the border.
They're not even coming at the port of entry in the right place.
First of all, when you're an asylum seeker, and you can consult with any immigration expert or attorney that you want, when you're an asylum seeker, you can cross any point on that border, and then you have to plead your case.
That's exactly the problem. Congress did not act upon this. Democrats could have acted. They failed to do it, which is why we're in the position we're in right now, which is why we have an invasion at our southern border.
It's not an invasion.
No, it's not. We haven't lost our hearts, Sam. We've lost our minds.
That's not true.
We've lost our sanity.
Okay,
the president is doing the right thing, and this is proving it. What's happening right now at our southern border is proving it.
First of all, it's, again, I'm not going to pretend to be an expert. I know it's complicated.
You don't have to be an expert to know it.
No one's asking for open borders. What I'm asking is for our president to stop calling them all criminals. Do you know how xenophobic and dangerous that is? Do you want to tell me that mom and that daughter's a criminal? Do you want to tell me that all those families are criminals?
Yes, they are.
They're not crossing illegally. They're asylum seekers. It's their legal right.
They know how to game the system. They know how to use that word. Using the word asylum. Where's my heart? It's my mind.
You can be lawful.
Sam, emotion doesn't win this battle. I'm sorry, Sam. Emotion does not win this battle. It's about logic. It is about, and facts don't have feelings. Exactly.
Okay, so you want to quote Ben Shapiro?
Well, he's very smart, and he knows exactly what's going on at our border. So does the President of the United States and the Mayor of Tijuana.
I think we can be lawful,
get it straight and do it right. Be humane and be rational.
Okay, we're not being very humane.
I'm being very humane.
It certainly doesn't help to paint an entire group of people with a broad brush, calling them criminals.
It's simple.
Asylum seekers are legal. It's not committing a crime.
Because they know how to game this system, Sam. People are telling them what to do.
Listen to your words, Bo. Words are powerful. Game the system.
So wait a minute. They don't take asylum from Mexico. They don't take refugee status from the UN.
Because Mexico is dangerous, Bo. It's had their most murders.
They can be resettled anywhere. Anywhere.
Okay,
and
we're going to agree to disagree.
We're going to agree to disagree. It's simple facts. Facts are facts.
Wow, Bo.
No.
Okay. You don't sound arrogant right now or anything, but that's fine.
I sound rational.
And I don't. Because
I don't think so.
I don't sound rational.
I don't think you do.
When all I'm asking is for our president.
Are you a border expert?
No, and I said I wasn't. But I'm asking for our president to not paint a broad brush along all those asylum seekers.
When you have criminal activity time and time again, and you say that's not criminal.
I think that's dangerous. I think it's absurd, really. Okay, I think you need to look at yourself and have some humanity.